I told you before the commercial break that this thing with Jared Vanderbilt and the Los Angeles Lakers clearly isn't working. You are not high on his ability on the offensive end, and I said, you know what? It's not working. Trade him to Sacramento. You guys could use a guy like Rashawn Holmes. He'd get a lot of run there in Los Angeles. Just move on. It's not working. Clearly, trade Jared Vanderbilt to Sacramento.
I wouldn't be against it. It's fine. I like Jared Vanderbilt as a player.
But
he couldn't play yesterday. And he couldn't play in the Warriors series. So maybe over the summer he works on his game, his offensive game, and develops something where he's not a liability and he just can't be played out there. But I mean, what's going to change if he doesn't? What's going to change here in Sacramento? I mean, we had a point in Game 7 in the biggest game of the year. The coach didn't think he could put the best defensive player out there on Steph Curry because he couldn't make a shot, or he didn't believe in him to make a shot. So like that's the thing that I always think about when people always go for these like defense only players. Like I love.
But is Jared Vanderbilt really a defense only player? Like he's obviously not an offensive juggernaut, but he's a defense only player.
He's a defense first player. Maybe that's a better way to put it, because I'm sure he's got rip throughs from 12 feet away where he could get to the bucket and do something. But I mean, he can't get on the court. And this is now going on like 4 games where the other team is saying.
I mean, he did play 10 minutes yesterday. I mean, I don't know, that constitutes not getting on the court, but 8-man rotation for Darvin Ham. You know, Walker played 19.
I really like Jared Vanderbilt. I think when people hear me say that or go for somebody that, you know, has a higher offensive upside or anything like that, that I don't like players like Vanderbilt. Absolutely. You need those type of guys. But the biggest thing is a lot of the times they're going to have to be able to knock down the shot. They're going to have to be able to knock down the shot. Or the way the game is right now, it's going to be hard to put them out there for extended minutes, no matter how good they are on the defensive end, because then you're going to be playing 4-on-5. And you think about the Kings, for instance, you got somebody like De'Aaron Fox. He's just going to have the guy guarding him and a spy waiting for him in the paint, and the guy that's guarding Sabonis. So one of the big things with him is the spacing and being able to get to the basket. Somebody like Jared Vanderbilt may make that a little tougher. But, I mean, you got a situation where you're not playing Rashawn Holmes. And, you know, if you're able to make that type of move for somebody that's not even in your rotation, sure, why not? Figure it out and see if he can work on his game in the offseason to, at the very least, be able to hit a catch-and-shoot corner 3.
That's probably not going to happen. What do you think happens in Game 2?
I think the Nuggets win. I think it'll be a competitive game, close game, but I think the Nuggets win. Go up
lower scoring.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be 130, 120. I think
120, 110.
Like 115, somewhere around there, 115 or so. I think the Nuggets win.